If you haven't heard, QAD Redzone is the #1 connected workforce solution for manufacturers. And at its core, Redzone is truly the marriage of technology and frontline worker engagement. And by giving your frontline operators easy-to-use mobile devices like iPads and bringing them real-time data and paperless quality, it creates a culture change and productivity improvements from the shop floor up. And Redzone's in over 1,500 plants, and we see incredible results in 90 days thanks to our unique coached-in approach. But let's take a look at what the technology actually looks like. Here you can see your main supervisor dashboard that allows you to manage by exception, so that you can call the play instead of read the news. So you can see lots of green bars and gold stars, but you can also see which lines are in the red and may need more attention for the day. Drilling down into this line, you can see your real-time OEE and your throughput at the top and how far along into the run you are. You can also see your downtime Pareto at the bottom that shows you your top loss and your downtime events. Swiping through, you can see your minute-by-minute counts, and you can see your hourly OEE. We are built on a foundation of communication and collaboration, so let's get everybody talking around the data and what's been going on during the shift so far today. So taking a look at some of the chats, we can see here that if you're more comfortable talking in your own language, you can translate in real time with Google. And so that everybody can talk about what's happening in real time in the language that's most comfortable for them. Now, here's our compliance module.
The compliance module is my favorite module because it gets you out from underneath the burden of paperwork on the shop floor. Come in a little closer and I'll give you a look. The compliance module is built on the back of the productivity module. So we already know what product you're running, how long it's been running, and who's running it. Now we can trigger the checks to be completed by the operator based on whatever your quality protocol is, and turn on the visual factory for all of your quality paperwork as well. So we can see checks that have passed, checks that are trending in the wrong direction, checks that have failed, and checks that have gone missed. When it's time for your operator to do a check, they'll get a flashy red button prompting them to do it. All of the non-value added information, like the SKU information, is already there, and all your operator has to do is fill in the information. This could include things like taking pictures, as well as barcode scanning to make sure things are correct. Once the check is complete, the operator will get real-time feedback that the check passed. Since we're tracking this information in real time, we can also track and trend the SPC data and easily display it on the iPad or the Apple TVs on the shop floor. And now over to the reliability module.
Similar to Compliance's quality dashboard, with Redzone reliability, you're going to have a maintenance dashboard. Let's take a look. As I mentioned, similar to Compliance's quality dashboard, with the addition of the reliability module, you're going to have a maintenance dashboard. It's going to show you the health of your plant down to each line regarding your senses, which are basically you see something, you hear something, you smell something to report to your maintenance team. You'll have your setter lining checks, your work orders, and then breakdowns, which would be highlighted in red. And now let's go take a look at our learning module.
To make Redzone the one-stop shop for your manufacturing operations, we also want to include learning and development. The learning module within Redzone is the YouTubeification of the plant floor. Let's take a look. On the Redzone iPads, your operators can immediately access the playbook here on the screen to have access to any sort of video, SOP, PDF, linked to an external site, so they can have the SOPs and the work instructions at their fingertips at the machinery that they are working on. What makes Redzone different than other systems on the market is that we are actually tied into your production data. So let's say an operator has an issue on the line. They go in and identify that it is the labeler that is skipping labels again. And when they selected that, they receive a notification that, hey, there's content related to this. Let me take a look. And here you can push a troubleshooting video to help them through the issue. If you're interested in a one-stop shop for your real-time data, paperless quality, maintenance, and learning all in one platform, contact us at rzsoftware.com. Go long!